Hey guys, this is Patty B within the hauler. I got another firearm I'd like to share with y'all. This is the Sig P365-XMACRO, chambered in 9mm parabellum. Go ahead and clear it real quick. The 365-XMACRO is a polymer frame striker fired compact pistol that feeds from 17-round detachable magazines. I'd like to give a shout out to my buddy Archer who lent me this pistol for this review. He brought it out. We're going to shoot it today, and big shout out to him for letting us do that. So, when Sig Sauer came out with the standard P365 a few years ago, it kind of changed the subcompact and compact carry market, just because, the original 365, you just double stack 10-round flush fit magazine that really can fit in your pocket, and you can pocket carry. I've pocket carried this pistol, and it's kind of changed everything. And since then, they've come out with new variations of the 365. There's 365 XL, which is also my buddy Archer's, which is the bigger version, longer barrel, longer grip. I think it's a 12-round flush, and you can get extended like 15-round magazines to fit this thing. Just to give you, more firepower, but it's still in a thin, compact style firearm. Well, I think this is the newest in their line, and it is the XMACRO, which has an even longer grip. This thing fits 17 rounds in this magazine, which is pretty amazing for the size. I don't know how they fit them all in there, but they do. The slide is the same length as the XL. However, it's got a shorter barrel because it's got a compensator built in. So the comp isn't really built into the barrel. The barrel just stops about right here, and the comp is actually just built into the slide. So I'm kind of interested to see how, this comp, how it reduces recoil and see what it does for us. One thing that's pretty cool about the, the 365 pattern is you can change, since it's a modular system, you can change slides and frames and everything else. So to see how well this comp works, we can take this slide off and put it on this gun, so you have the exact same length of slide, a little bit longer barrel, and to shoot these with the same lower and see what the recoil differences are. It'll be pretty interesting to see what this comp does for us, compared to having a longer barrel with no comp. So we'll go over some of the features on this real quick. The barrel's 3.1 inches long, and this weighed 19.2 ounces on my scale, but that also included this little hollow-sun that he's put on here. We'll go through the features. Like I said, it comes with 17-round flush fit magazines, which is awesome. The polymer lower on this is really nice. The texturing is excellent. There's not any texture up here. My buddy Archer added some grip tape. He likes a little more traction, so he put that on there to, give him a little more control. But the grip really does feel excellent. I really like the magazine release on the 365 series. It's not very big, but it's also easy to hit. It's just kind of perfect for what it is. You got a nice little undercut, nice little beaver tail. All the other SIG rails on like the XL and the 365 just have the groove style here, but you've got a Picatinny on the XMACRO. So on the slide itself, you got forward serrations, you got rear serrations, you've got the standard SIG style X-ray sights, which are pretty excellent, and of course it's cut for an optic. The trigger on the XL is a standard 365, which to me means it's pretty darn good for a compact carry pistol. I really like it. And there's your reset. Pretty excellent indeed. One of the biggest probably competitors to this pistol would be something like the Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro, which this pistol's mine. I really like it. These two compare really well to each other. I really like both of them. I haven't shot this yet, but I've shot the XL, and it's going to be pretty close to what this is like. Between these two pistols, like I said, I haven't fired this, but my initial impression is both of them feel excellent in your hand. I really like it. The biggest thing you can tell right off the bat is the Hellcat Pro, the trigger is not as good as the SIG, but on the Hellcat Pro, I like these sights better than the factory SIG sights. The factory SIG sights are still really good. I just think these are slightly better. I think these two pistols compete with each other pretty well, and I just don't think you could go wrong with either of them. So the takedown on this is just like every other 365. Always make sure you're clear and rotate your disassembly lever down, and she comes right off. Give you a look inside. Like I said, this pistol hasn't been fired yet. He just purchased this and brought it out to the house today, so we'll run through its paces and see how it does. What also is cool, like I said, with the modularity of this pistol, if you wanted to change something out, you can, like say you wanted to put the super small, like you could take this and you can put it here. It'll probably look really stupid, but if that's how you want to run it, you could absolutely do that. Or if you want a longer slide and a shorter grip, there you go, and you could do that. Kind of crazy looking. But yeah, so if you have several of these, you know, you can mix and match and do whatever you want with them, which is kind of cool, you know. Of course, a lot of people don't have a bunches of the same style of gun, but if you do, it's kind of cool, and you can kind of change it around to fit whatever your needs are. So yeah, modularity, definitely pretty cool. You know, comparing it to a bigger style pistol, you know, a lot of people like a Glock 19 size, which this is a PSA dagger, which, you know, pretty good. It's the same size as a Glock 19, more or less. And this thing holds 15, whereas this holds 17. And the Sig is way slimmer. I don't know if that comes through on camera, but when you grab it with your hand, you feel that this is a much smaller handgun. But pretty close in size. You know, the 19 kind of has a longer slide, but this thing way easier to conceal and carries 2 more rounds than a Glock 19, so hard to beat that. Well, anyways, let's take this thing outside and see if she's dialed in, and run her through her paces and see how she does. All right, looks like Archer got his red dot sighted in a little bit, so he's going to shoot his first full mag through it, see what he thinks about his new pistol. Well,
the comp's good. Less recoil for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Other than that one you pulled, you stacked them all in the middle.
Yeah, I definitely pulled that one.
All right, I'm gonna put my first rounds through the XMACRO. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty soft recoil. We'll have to put that XL slide on here, see if we can tell the difference. All right, we're gonna throw the XL slide on and see if there's a difference in recoil between the comp and non-comp. What do you think?
Well, I got to get a different sight picture on it, but it
how's the recoil?
Recoils less.
Recoil's less?
Yeah, you can tell it's less snappy.
All right, up here on the deck, targets between 15 and 20 yards. See what we can do with the XMACRO. All right, shooting pretty good. All right, we got a plate out there at 25 and a plate at 40. Let's see how we can do with this thing. All right, we'll try that 40-yard plate. All right, not great, but not bad. This thing shoots pretty nice. All right, we're back inside from shooting the P365-XMACRO. And man, this thing's pretty cool. Just the fact that they can fit 17 rounds in the pistol this size is pretty amazing. And this thing just shoots really well. As far as the comp part, I couldn't always notice so much difference while I was shooting it, but there were 3 other guys here today, and they all said they noticed that the comp version shot much smoother than the XL. Maybe I could tell a little bit, I don't know. But everyone else agreed that it did shoot smoother, so there's that. It's just such a nice gun to shoot. You know, it's got that excellent trigger. You got the good sights. Well, you can hear my buddies are still outside shooting, so we'll ignore that. But yeah, this thing just shoots pretty awesome, and I really like it. I love the regular 365. I love the XL, and you know, I love this thing too. I don't know, you know, the comp, I don't know. They all said they could tell a difference. I don't know that I could, but you know, if this is something you like, I think you should buy it, because I really do love the whole 365 family. It's just excellent all the way around. Feels good in your hand, good trigger, good sights. Everything about it is good. So, well, there you go, guys. Sig Sauer P365-XMACRO. Y'all have a nice day.